she cannot have ranged and close-up moves. That's just cheating. I don't care that she's a boss.
You good?
What is with the front? They made her land on me.
Ooh. Not a fate I wish on anyone.
Uh-huh.
I'm just messing around. Not a f
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
that
not
was
a
like
fate I wish on anyone.
yeah, no. See, the problem with her landing on me is that she hurts me when she does that. So, she effectively killed me just by teleporting right where I was at the perfect moment and murdering me. I don't know. Listen here, you bitch. You do not get to hurt me before I have to go fight mommy. Shut up! I'm getting there. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but I think I learned boss fights relatively quickly, I've noticed. Because with each boss fight, I learned to dodge a lot faster, and in turn, like, I end up reading their movements a lot faster. So I always make it further each round. So I always make it further each round. Yeah, I don't know if that's something everybody can do or not. I always feel like people can do. But please. Please.
There it is.
Which one?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel with all
Wait,
this stuff.
is everyone hearing me struggle?
Yes.
Yes,
Oops.
yes.
Oops.
Yes, now they are, because I actually did start streaming.
Sorry, wait.
Technically, you already started streaming. It's just they heard your scuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
besides the point.
Is there two stream now?
Yes. One on Twitch, one on Picardo.
Yes.
Hi.
They do this a lot.
Yep.
Hello, Twitch! I'm dying to
Hello,
a
unexpected
fucking
audience.
petrified nun!
Yeah, I will be streaming. We have Opal over here who just That is weird. I still can't hear the sound alerts.
I have no idea how to help you right now. Because we literally had fixed it. And now it's not working again. I don't know how to help you. Double check that you're logged into sound alerts and I guess have the tab open, and if it continues to be a shit, then just start doing things manually.
Alright, you
Maybe it
horse.
wasn't-
Game, I see the game you're playing. Okay,
I
alright.
literally fixed it
This
one
is
night
fine.
after your stream.
Yeah, it showed up in the stream, but the sound didn't play, which is weird.
Hold on.
Oh.
It was fucking weird.
Out of the seat.
Elf, are you asking me what water is?
So
Like, do you want me to tell you what water is in Spanish? Is that the question?
Sound alerts. Monitor and output.
Oh, agua.
I don't know why it's not, because it may be just because the source audio may be too quiet for you to hear, given all the other audio that you have going on.
So just try turning that up, maybe?
Yeah, because you want things to be, if you want it to be important and people to hear it, you want it to be noticed in the yellow.
And where the bat? Okay, there we go.
You know you're hurting the priestess you're supposed to protect, right?
Let's
We're gonna
replay.
have to
Got it.
prioritize the fin.
I think I just need to adjust some of the sound settings.
Okay.
Okay.
You are hurting the priestess you are meant to protect.
Just gonna get rid of the arms. Now they are an amputee.
You just made Bluey an amputee?
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh my god, game. Don't do this shit to me, please. Do not do this shit to me right now, please. Oh my god, you keep doing that. I'm gonna scream.
Okay, then.
I will never be able to get this boss fight done if you keep doing that!
Which I apparently never unmuted. There we go. Now we have speech chat on. I thought I had it on originally, but you know.
Sound alert. You are already dead for 100 channel
I
points.
swear, Bluey is making out like a fucking bandit because I didn't know what to fucking charge them.
I can see that you got another. It's in the freaking. You are already dead. I thought you were traumatized by that, Opal.
What are you traumatized by now?
The audio when Magnus had took some time during stream to start finding sound alerts, they were wanting to add one from the meme of like from Fist of the North Star.
Nah, now it's just the loud
the version that
easy
they
noise.
found and that they had queued had the laser sound at the end of it that was super fucking loud.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was there when they were killing my ears during stream
Yep.
for half an hour.
Yeah. One. Borderless window.
Yeah, Mari. You're probably
Eh?
gonna be a little disappointed in me. I don't know if you remember from last time that I talked about this on Ricardo, but do you want to know how much I charge my sibling for this?
Do what now? I'm so sorry. Say that one more time.
Do you want to know how much, or rather how little,
Turn
I
that
charge
off for
my sibling
Twitch.
for this model?
Oh, how much?
You want to guess?
$10.
I didn't go that low.
Oh fuck, that was the wrong button. I just had to turn off show genitals. Because that's an
What?
option on here. On Baldur's Gate, you can give it an
Oh
option
yeah,
to show
yeah,
genitals.
yeah. I remember
Streamer mode.
when I yeah, you definitely streamer mode.
Show 'em the genitals.
Maybe one day if I ever am not on Twitch. But fact is, Twitch does not like it.
No,
I
it
wish
does
to
not.
see the Mind Flayer Russie.
But no, Mari, do you want to guess, or was $10 your
50.
only guess?
50.
It's not that low. I will say
I
it's in
have
the
that.
triple digits.
100.
That's a start.
125.
That's cheap for mobile. Oh god.
Why did I type that accursed word?
With how much time I've had to put into this,
Actually.
if I was sane, I probably would have charged at least
You
400.
would charge full price, yes.
I would
Were
have
you
charged at
sane?
least 400.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
because also Bluey had asked for this before I even started thinking about like an official price. Because like I had just told Bluey, yeah, I've been working on like models and I'm starting to get more confidence. I think I'm wanting to start like charging for models soon. And they like immediately jumped the gun, and so I was like,
Aha!
pressure. I gotta think of a price fast. And
Okay.
yeah.
The extension
Alright,
should
range
now
and
actually be
Speed is the name of this
working.
game. Holy shit!
Whoa.
Dude, something unplugged.
Fucking Christ! God damn it, son of a bitch! I was doing so well. Fuck you.
Okey-dokey.
Oh fuck! Please don't. Please, 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 please. I don't even know how far my range goes. I just realized that, and that's about.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 Silva, 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 please don't change. No, you get all other health bar? You whore! You were just almost dead. Oh my god, you have lasers. What don't you have?
Okay.
Oh, you stop this!
Wait, did someone just bonk me?
No! Why do you retain
No,
everything?
that was a water bottle that fell off of your desk.
Oh. Wait, my desk?
Yes.
No, there's no water bottle over here.
I heard something and it sounded like a water bottle.
Did someone drop a water
Alright.
bottle? I thought someone redeemed like bonk.
No! No! No!
Sorry, I enjoy your existence, but unfortunately I have had to turn you down.
I'm sorry. Oh, the flower guardian is cute.
Rip Star.
That's a way to put it. I enjoy your existence.
I struggle with affection, okay?
No, it's fine. That's why I was so happy when you gave me a hug in VR chat.
Also, Bud, your audio
Okay.
again like the Discord call we had.
Is this not? How is this?
Do I not have enough for this?
Oh, it's because I need to use this color first.
Okay. If I could
Okay.
just.
I might need to change something.
My Japanese lesson, as soon as Rod asked how much Star thinks was paid for the model, what is the harangue hiragana for a fool?
That's. I mean, if you're looking for the word, I'm pretty sure it's baka.
I mean, oh, that's right. I'm going to die all of this week. That's right.
I thought did not mean that.
Now, I googled where the place I have to go to for this conference tomorrow is, right?
Yeah.
According to Google, it's only 47 minutes away.
Only.
Only. But of course, that's counting weekend traffic. And that's not taking into consideration everybody and their mother that has to go to Orlando in the morning for work or other whatever reason. Which means I will have to wake up at 5:30 for the next 4 days to be leaving the house by 6 just to give me enough leeway to get there because this conference,
Wow.
and it's an all day thing. I have to be because last class that I signed up ends at 3:45
Oof.
on Monday. I'm so beyond not only does she gets a whole new life bar, but I almost killed her in one shot on her third phase last time, and I died.
Oh.
So I have to now do the whole bull ass shit fight all over again. I have to do this whole fight all over again, but I also I have to find a way to conserve enough health to make it to her third phase so that if need I can save. Or not save, I can heal myself. And she not only gets fast,
Motherfuck. Wow.
and still have enough health to make it through this fight.
Oof.
Will you hop
Okay.
backwards? Don't have with your own fucking mallet.
What game is this?
What's up?
I asked what game it is.
What game it is?
OBS crashed, please refresh.
Ender Lilies.
Oh, I figured it
Yeah,
might
I'm still
be.
playing it. Oh my god, I almost ran into her. Holy sweet Jesus. She's almost on her third phase. I have no health. This is really bad. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna kill this bitch. She is fighting death. If I can just kill you before you hit your no! I died as I killed her.
No.
Damn.
And it doesn't count if you die when you kill her.
Oh.
How many tries does this make now? I have lost count. I'm sure it's more than 10 though. Oh, hi yos. I'm dying to a nun.
Refreshed. I don't hear anyone.
Oh, I forgot to mention they can interrupt you when you're healing.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
I don't hear game either.
if you don't heal fast enough and they interrupt you and get enough damage in, they can essentially kill you while you're
Well
trying to
heard,
heal.
Mari.
Which has happened to me before, which is why I know I speak from experience. And I've discovered that they can interrupt you because of that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, you cannot be serious. They have a whole ass advantage on me. Other than the fact that they're tanky as fuck. They can interrupt me at any time, and if I don't heal fast enough, I'm kind of fucked.
What the fuck is going on? Okay.
I pressed the wrong button and I killed myself.
Oh no.
There we go. Now you should be able to hear. There was something when I started the game that happened. I don't know what. So hopefully you can hear it now.
Yeah, heard the logo stuff.
Is for road, like some of the ones that you're using.
Like which?
Like, well, maybe. Road, do you have animals and
Uh-oh.
stuff for
All
like
Yeah,
your
I
stick
just
gears?
PNGs
don't use them a
disappeared.
whole lot.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
shit.
why. Because my brain is thinking of like yours looks so much different from Road's. But that makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know, oddly enough, while I am dying, I oddly do better in boss fights with friends than I do by myself.
What the fuck is Fiji doing? There we go.
I hit myself.
Oh no.
That's okay. It's okay, it's okay. She's already at half health, and I've only used one health, like one of my heals.
That's good.
I have 3. So. Silva, you stop being a bitch now. Well, I don't think you can. Well, it's not your fault.
It
But
throws me
also,
off because
can you?
It throws me off because I know someone called Silva.
What? Oh, you do?
I
There we go.
yeah. I don't talk to
Well,
them
I'm sorry I'm
personally, but
killing
they're
your
in
friend.
another group.
I'm trying to bait her into just hitting me close range so that I can actually get her to stop going like halfway across the damn screen. But she keeps doing that, and then I'm kind of. Oh, she hit her 3rd phase. And I have 1 health left. Okay, alright, let's do it. I can do it. I can do it. Don't you dare, you fucking bird whore.
Fuck.
Oh, you didn't dodge, and that's my last heal. Okay, there goes my last heal. Damn it. You know, when you can cross halfway across this fucking map, that's a problem. For me, ooh,
Ads again,
oh my
already.
gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Kill it! Get it in there! Oh, I was 1 hit away from death, too. Oh, mama.
You good?
Hey, look, I killed her. She's dead. Give me your wings!
Yay! Yay, death!
Yes.
Hooray!
Listen,
Also,
Yeah, this sound of disgust.
I think the front fin is done.
Yeah.
Let me mess with the color just a little bit to see.
Oh, thanks, Yos.
Actually, I'm gonna add a gradient to the top of where those are, just so that there's a better transition.
Aww.
LOL, that yell happened at the perfect time, LOL.
I need this to be a lot larger of a space. Especially at the top, actually. So, boom.
Let's see.
He looks like Legolas.
Well, at least. Oh, she was your sister. Not your lover. The way you wrote it really made it sound like she was your lover.
Meh.
Well, it's because I
Sweet
found a
home
note from her,
Alabama.
but in the way in which they wrote the note almost made it sound like a lover writing a note to another lover.
Okay. Origin, custom.
But in her memory, she mentions the same person and she says that that's her sister. I was like, oh, so it was a sisterly affection, but I didn't know that, so it just sounded lover to lover.
Right.
Great.
Okay. The front fin is done. Oh wait, no. I'm worried about the
It's
fucking
pretty.
lionfish little spots layer in the layer. You're fucked.
I forgot what abrosexual is.
Abrosexual. Fuck, Magnus, how would you describe abro?
Abrosexual, that's where someone's sexuality is fluid.
Okay, I've
It
heard a
can
different.
change from time to time.
I've heard a different word for it. That's probably why.
Whoa.
I've heard it as nova sexual.
Lost trace.
May I pop my ass in VC?
Do you mind if Yos joins us in VC?
I'm cool with it. This star tree.
I'm chill.
Eh?
Are you okay with Yos joining us in VC?
Yeah, sure. By all means.
Let's see.
What was answer? I switched headphones too soon lol.
What was the answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so it does have a purpose. Okay.
Now, I think a few minutes ago I heard my sexuality.
Abro?
Abro?
Yeah.
What?
Yos is saying that they're abrosexual.
I don't think I know what that is.
We were just
Oh,
talking about it.
Yeah, we were just talking about it because I forgot what it was, and it's when your sexuality changes. It's fluid.
Bisexuality?
No, abro. A-B-R-O.
Think of it as bisexual with extra steps.
I mean, some people say
Oh.
that pansexual is bisexual with extra steps.
Wait, what?
And I'm one of those
pansexual
people
be
back
in the
bisexual with
day.
extra steps.
To
But
be
yeah.
fair, I was dying, so when you mentioned it, I was probably dying.
Fair.
Well, stop dying. Get good.
I mean, I already killed her, so that's accomplished.
Yay.
Okay. You know what?
By the way,
I'm not.
honestly, I think whatever psionic abilities I did have once have are slowly kind of coming back. But Mom's devastated because that was her childhood best friend.
Right.
Ugh.
Refresh. Having
It's been
issues
a
with
day.
OBS.
I can only
Deepest
imagine.
apologies.
Oh, and also work was hell, but that's another story.
I mean, it's retail, isn't it?
Is a laundromat considered retail?
I would consider it.
Even
I mean,
if
you
it has
have
a
to deal
bar?
with people.
Yeah,
You,
retail
people.
customer service means that you have to deal with people.
I hate people. Y'all are okay though.
No, I feel that. I hate people, but I like you guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. On the way home, I got Cane's and ate it though.
Ooh, nice.
Like, I was going to originally just like, I'll go for the drive-thru. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going inside. And I'm eating inside since the lobby's still open. Because I don't want to drive it the extra 10 minutes to my apartment.
Fair.
And also, that way I could keep sipping on some of the tea that they had after I refilled it before I left.
Nice.
Was almost tempted to buy a gallon. Because I have before. I definitely don't have a problem.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
I heard road, you have Rome.
What?
I don't know what you said, Tree, but whatever you said, I heard
Oh,
He
road,
said,
you
I
I
was
heard
have
thinking-
Rome, you have
Rome.
a problem,
have
is
a
what Tree
problem.
literally said.
Oh. I think I have hearing problem too. Because I don't know why, but my brain heard road, you have Rome. And I'm going like, well,
Road,
technically road would lead us to Rome.
Let's try this.
Road, you have Rome.
I don't think I want that responsibility. Having rights to a whole nation? You fucking kidding me?
What now?
That's a
be
lot
worse.
of pressure.
Russia.
Well, isn't Rome just a city now?
Yeah,
Yes,
Rome is
I
just a
still
city,
cry
but
about it.
My brain just immediately went to the whole Roman Empire. I'm like,
3 different past lives of mine still cry over the fact that Rome's gone. As in the Empire.
I could take some used to.
Ugh.
oh, so Mari, what's another word that you think
The Dami
is
Mommy
important to
Waifu.
learn tonight that relates to the ocean and whatnot?
Well, let's see. We've covered fish, water, mermaid. I don't think there's a word for kraken per se, but I mean I can teach you the word for octopus.
Sure.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Pulpo.
What was it?
Pulpo.
Pulpo?
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah, pulpo.
P-U-L-P-O, right?
Yep. Pulpo.
Okay, I'm guessing Spanish.
Yes.
It's Spanish night with Mari.
Because I wanted to try and get into doing multilingual stuff more often, and I have a multilingual redeem that no one fucking uses when I do
I've
shit on
used it a few
Twitch.
times. It keeps getting lost to the void.
I've never seen it.
Like I say, it keeps getting lost to the void, just like that care package I redeemed the other day that you didn't do.
Fuck.
How dare you? How dare you disappoint Mari?
Can't believe you've done this.
I'll make it up to you on Thursday.
You better. Speaking of, I have to find people.
I wish I was.
Why do you have to find people?
For the possible collabs that I want to do on the 10th.
Collabs?
What collab?
Being collaborators?
Oh, you bitch!
Well then.
Oh.
Oh, no, not you.
The game.
Yeah, I know.
But collab for what?
Mari's also having an affiliate anniversary.
Oh,
Oh,
congrats.
that.
Yep, my affiliate anniversary is on the 10th, and then my birthday's on the 13th. Woo!
Woo! Party.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm gonna be a busy little bitch.
Or as I
Thought you
like
already
to
were.
say, happy birthday.
Yeah. I heard your pun, but I accept it because I know it comes from a place of love.
I mean, I said first, but I'm guessing you ignored me.
Oh, did you say
Aw.
birthday?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard
I thought
Tree
you
and not
said-
you.
Yeah.
I thought you
get
said
how it
birthday,
is.
like normally.
No.
It came up more clearly on Tree's end, so I thought you said birthday. I was like, you're welcome.
Definitely an area of
Why
low
can't I
energy,
not
so.
jump? Is my brain fried after killing Silva? What the fuck? Also, this game poses an interesting question. Does one fulfill one's duty at the cost of one's self-preservation? Or in this particular instance, does one flee when the world has already fallen and just continue to live life without their duty shackling them down?
I don't know the concept of your game, but
I am purposely being vague because Imogen may or may not want to play the game.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say something and accidentally spoil it. But the gist of it is the main character has a very specific purpose in their in the world's standard.
Hmm.
However, things did not go well, and we do not know how long, how much time has passed.
give me.
And one of our companions is concerned for us and wants us to live. But the way the game's story goes is the main characters trying to fulfill their duty that they were given.
Your duty?
So it's like one of those things that's like, and he even the our companion even said it. It's like no one is left to really condemn you for your choice. I personally want you to live. So I want you to run away from all of this, forget about it, and live a new life. But someone else showed up and it's like, but on technicality, you are the only one who could save us, though, trying to push the main character forward. So it's like, it's a conflicting end. It's like, do we run away and live out the rest of our lives away from this nightmare, or do we push forward and do our duty, even though there is no one around anymore?
Huh. Sounds like a conundrum.
Mind you, also, the main character is also just a child.
Oh god. Fuck, I almost said
It's
the
what?
wrong one. I almost said the wrong Zelda game. Shit, which one is that I'm thinking of?
No idea.
Breath of the Wild?
No.
Any of them where
Wind Waker!
Oh,
Wind Waker?
Yeah, because it's only a 10-year-old Link in Wind Waker.
Oh, yeah. And Zelda.
Well, yeah.
Where to next?
What was that?
What is
also,
you
Elk, you
drawing?
didn't miss all that much. I am working on the fin for Bluey's model.
Ooh.
Because dear fuck, this thing is detail intensive.
So it's gonna be a while
whose
before
fault
you're
is that?
finished.
It's Bluey's.
Well, I mean, look on the bright side. You could be having to have it finished in Finland.
What?
You say you were working on the fin.
Fucking.
My brain is not computing.
I will
I was doing
throw.
I was doing a fin
He-
pun.
He's doing a Finnish pun because
Right.
they're. Eh?
Yos uses they them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say he? Oh,
Don't worry,
sorry.
Mari.
you've told me this before too. I just didn't catch it. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it happens. We all slip sometimes.
Yeah.
I've accidentally
I just-
misgendered cisgendered people. And myself once.
Ooh.
That's
How did you misgender yourself?
Well, in
I was
my
having a
case, it's
day
usually two
and-
family.
I don't know, I was having a day.
Oh no.
It was one of those Freudian slips where instead of saying the lady over there, I said the other lady there, and I'm like, wait, hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah, like I said, in my case, there are plenty of times where I have to misgender myself because I know my family won't understand.
Oh, that's a mood.
Although I think my mom's starting to slightly get the point, not because I told her, more like because I think she's getting the context clues. I mean, ultimately, I'm pretty sure my dad wouldn't give a shit. He'd probably just forget anyway because he forgets to rise a he. I think the only one that would actually... That was a noise.
Good.
Well, I mean, it's Mari. Is she ever good?
Yes.
He's a good friend.
Well, yes. But I'm talking about in that
Oh,
game.
man. Are you alive or you're undead? Listen, I have had a tough night. If y'all kill me before I reach my goal, I will murder all of you again.
I will kill you a second time.
They're already undead. They don't need this.
AMC's The Walking Mari.
No! No, I refuse. I refuse to die here. No. Fuck all of you. I have no health left after fighting a boss. No!
Oh my
It took me
goodness.
forever to get up here. There was a bench on the other side of it.
I'm gonna turn you down again. There we go.
You know, that's kind of how I felt like with this one fight in Baldur's Gate, which I won't spoil for the Nukteres.
And me.
I'm going to leave the catacombs now before I lose my fucking mind.
Get very loud. Yeah, I'm used to this because I have another friend and another streamer, Almond, who plays Phasmo a lot. And I literally have to have the stream down because she screams. They scream.
Yeah, I can't do.
I don't
screaming.
mean to get loud. I'm just expressive.
All good.
It's all good. I just
I'm
turn
sorry.
you
I
down.
don't. I
Oh
really
no, so I
truly try
thought
to
of
control
something. I'm
myself.
just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Boy, don't.
Unfortunately, like
I did it again. Oh my god, no.
Just say you
It's
did
not-
boy as BOI.
Yes,
That's
that's
what
how
I
I'm
do.
seeing it in my head, but I'm like, you can't. It doesn't come out. You can't see. Ah.
It's not like you're going Kratos boy
Boy.
or Arthur Morgan. Boh!
Oh.
I got a plan, Arthur.
Unfortunately, I can't do yelling because it's trigger for me.
All good.
Yeah, which I apologize. I try not to.
Head pat the
It's
best
okay.
Canadian.
You what?
Head pat the best Canadian.
I don't like head pats.
Okay,
But I
Tree is not
appreciate-
affectionate, or not affectionate.
It's-
He doesn't like affection very much.
Well, I struggle with it. I don't like head pats because in the past because I'm and this is also the reason I don't like people talking about my height so much. They would like head pat me and be like, and
yeah,
it's
I
like
get ya.
I'm not a doll, I'm not a toy. Don't pat my head.
It would come off kind of like patronizing.
Yeah, exactly.
Understandable.
I love you too, Elk, but I'm.
Where the fuck was that hairdo I was looking for? Oh, fuck.
Did I just hear the pufferfish sound?
What?
You heard Magnet.
Oh.
Someone
I'm
fucking clip that and have their audio be fucking over the pufferfish and save that for the next try
I'm
not
just-
to laugh. Please.
I I'm
no,
confused.
no,
I
no,
don't even
big
know what
fucking
you're
ass.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
go.
I don't even know what you're referencing.
Do you not know the
You don't
Pufferfish.
know the pufferfish?
the
No.
fucking pufferfish when like they shove a carrot in its fucking mouth?
Nope.
Whoa. It makes an awful noise.
Never seen it.
It's a Japanese pufferfish, and they're trying to kill it, so they're stuffing it with a carrot, so it'll eat the carrot, so it'll season itself.
They weren't trying to kill it by stuffing a carrot in its mouth.
They were trying to season it so they can kill it after it was seasoned.
Aren't you supposed to be specially trained for pufferfish cooking?
Yes, but there is also
That's why it was.
that they were trying to season it and simultaneously effectively euthanize it in order to be able to begin that process.
Yeah, and again, it was a Japanese restaurant, so they handle puffer fish on a regular.
Yeah. On a regular basis.
Today I learned. And I also remember.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah,
All I know is
Yeah,
Japanese
Japanese
pufferfish or
people-
fugu is a delicacy.
Well, no. I knew that. I was just talking about like the meme.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say Japanese. The Japanese consider pufferfish to be a delicacy.
Yeah, I know
But-
another thing. I know another thing they consider a delicacy, and it reminds me of a joke from Family Guy.
That being.
Whales and dolphins.
What?
I mean, Japan's the only country that doesn't enforce the whole you're not allowed to kill whales thing. That's the international treaty thing.
I don't
Oh,
think that's
well, all of
necessarily
Asia
true.
still has the whole belief of, and certain animals have certain medicinal properties, which is not.
Are you kind of going to the thing with what some people believe with rhino horns?
Rhino, it's like the whole Chinese. The Chinese are really bad at this, where they're like, yeah, we can eat certain animal parts because they're supposed to do this, and this, and it's like,
Well, according to
y'all know
science,
that's
no.
not true. We're in modern day times, and you continue to murder animals for literally no reason. I do not know why you do this.
Bluey fish, oh bluey fish.
Oh god, I forgot you were there. Oh my god, stop.
I'm guessing Bluey's thing is they're a mer person.
Yes.
Which
I don't know what you are, but I don't like you, so I'm gonna. Oh god, you hurt. What the fuck, bitch? Okay. Alright. I very literally asked for that.
Not to get confused with Mare from Elder Scrolls.
What's another word you guys would like me to? Because I keep getting distracted. But like, what's another word? Goran.
Okay.
Well, that was easy. Taco. I know.
I was about to say you do not just.
How about we stick to an ocean theme?
Whale.
Magena.
Beach?
Okay, I said seaweed.
Playa. Hold on, I should be writing this.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was it? We said coral is.
50% sea.
Here's the thing, though, with coral is it's spelled the same.
Right, it's the information just different.
Yeah, it's. You guys say Americans say coral. We just say coral.
Kind of reminds me of like how the intonation of some words that we used different from English and Spanish, because like official, oficial, formal, formal.
Yeah, so let's see. We said coral. I know we said whale.
Next time, I mean, something else, like, because stuff are in German, like, that's like how in English we also get a lot more in German. Because as whoever said it one day, English is an overkill scale of mugging for nouns.
Oh, English, English doesn't steal mug. It mugs other languages for words.
Oh yeah, were you the one who
It
did
goes through their pockets. It goes through their pockets for loose grammar.
Loose grammar.
It wasn't
where
you that
going,
did
like,
the joke, but I've seen the joke
I
before.
can't think of an exact example right now because my brain's getting tired. But it's like in German, with like say you said maybe almost the exact same thing in English. We won't pronounce every single sound, but in German you do.
Yeah.
Every single letter has a sound.
Also, another over 200 years, whereas German had a spelling like a century ago.
And they might be going for another one soon.
Oh yeah,
something I learned.
English isn't phonetically consistent, and it's also incongruous with the fact that our spelling system is so inconsistent. We have taken so many aspects grammatically, phonetically, and writing-wise from so many other languages, mainly Greek and Latin, and French, specifically Roman French. That's where, like, any word that someone teaches you, like I before E except for C, that's just bullshit. And then you think to how we are supposed to be teaching anyone English, especially our own, like, people that are learning English as an L1. We need to be teaching people how to spell, if we're really wanting specific rules, we need to start teaching based on vernacular. Because vernacular is also a massive problem. Our, what we consider more like casual English or everyday English, that's more Germanic. But a lot of our like higher vernaculars like business and formal English is derived from Greek, Latin, and French. Which, all of those, being italic languages, have a completely different structure on how they have written things, especially a lot of ones that come from French.
My head.
Greek is Hellenic, not italic, but fuck it. That said.
Yeah, I was going like, how has the Nukteras not stared at you intently yet?
Because they're distracted.
They're streaming.
Fair. But when saying, calling Greek italic instead of Hellenic, I was expecting like...
No, I think they're focused on something else. But no, honestly, coming from someone that literally has a lifetime certificate to teach English as a second language, and having my own aggravations with how English is taught as an L1 in the US, we really need better ways to teach English. Because one of the biggest problems on why there's such a prominent illiteracy rate, especially among impoverished communities, especially impoverished communities of color, is the fact that we don't do enough to actually explain English. And then we turn it into... Oh. The UK even has it worse, because it's like, especially in like, in Ireland and in Scotland, Scotland's doing a little bit
This is the
better.
pool that thing
I don't
came
know a whole
from.
lot when it comes to
The
Wales,
parasite
but I know a
writhing
massive
behind
problem is
your
that
eye.
Irish and Scottish Gaelic are on the verge, but are struggling to keep alive.
Oh yeah,
because of how many centuries of oppression that the UK has put Ireland
The casing
and
is
Scotland
fragile.
If
The
I could
slightest
do
touch
some
could
history
cause it to
buffing.
crumble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do have to remember when it comes to Wales, it has been part of like the whole entire country of Wales has not been a thing for centuries. Like even though like the Crown Prince of England is called the Prince of Wales, it is officially part of the Kingdom of England.
I forgot to customize the voice of my character.
Eh,
And I was gonna set it to non-binary, and I'm pretty sure it's set to female or male now. Oops.
I think I saw you set the non-binary, but that's another.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that. But the best way to say it, Welsh culture is trying to old Welsh culture is trying to have a resurgence, but it's still very much the most Anglicanized Celtic Celtic culture in the British Isles. Even Cornish has it a little bit better. Emphasize only a little bit. It's in height.
Fuck.
Blessings of the Nine upon ye.
What the fuck?
The nine defines praise Talos Stormcrown.
Yes.
That reminds me, I have to brush up on my Elder Scrolls lore.
Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Before I forget, the Cornish haven't had a country for even longer than the Welsh do. I think the road is also focused.
I think both.
They're focused, but they are listening.
And I forget, is Manx a
Manx,
culture?
yes.
Okay,
Manx
I was
is Irish.
Manx Gaelic, very similar to like Scottish Gaelic, is descended from
Come
Irish
to
Gaelic.
save us from this
But with how
place.
much evolution and change and
From this
things
place
that
you'll free
has
us.
happened with Manx Gaelic through the centuries,
The
it is
exposed brain
very much become its
quivers
own
in
language.
expectation.
But yes,
Please.
because yeah,
Before they
like on
return.
the Isle of Man, you had
Newborn.
Celts, Anglo-Saxons, and Vikings all going
You
into
know,
it.
no creature
one
like
thing that I
this,
think
One of
is
my-
hella
one
cool
that is
though
more
is
brain than person.
there's an attempt of
Remove us
revitalization
from
of
this
Manx
body.
Gaelic going on right
From
now.
this case. Free us.
One of my favorite cat breeds is the Manx.
The minx cat?
Yeah. Manx.
Quick little fun fact, because speaking of Celtic stuff and Vikings,
You notice
did you know
edema,
that
a
Dublin
swelling
was
of the
not
brain
originally an
causing
Irish
pressure
settlement?
where it strains against the shell of the skull.
That what?
The what?
Irish
Dublin.
Dublin was originally not an Irish settlement.
Yeah, it was originally a Viking settlement during the Viking invasions called Driflin.
Hmm.
And here's a little fact that will just piss off any Irish person you know. Just mentioned the fact that the founder of Guinness Beer was a unionist. Which means he was for keeping
Isn't even
Ireland
a-
part of the United Kingdom.
That's not even a boss. What? It's like a. What the fuck is it?
Yeah, there are revitalizations of old Celtic languages right now. That is true.
I should tell my Irish roommate about that.
About the Guinness thing?
Actually, I'm trying to remember. He might not actually like Guinness.
Eh,
Ironic. But another little thing. I think the only one of the interestingly, like one of the Celtic cultures that I think is the most Celtic-y, which sounds wrong saying it, but you know what I mean. Is I believe, if I remember right, is the Breton, because the Bretons had a lot of leeway in the Kingdom of France and stuff, and only really had to worry about Francification during the beginning of the First Republic.
Excuse me
Because
as I
during the
restart
beginning of
because
the
I did
First
something
French
wrong when I was
Republic,
creating the character.
What?
but yeah, during the beginning of the First
I was
French
gonna set
Republic,
something and then didn't.
Oh.
the First French Republic, that was when the French government was really starting to push forward the idea of French national identity over the whole kingdom identity type thing, because of course he had French as we know it, Occitan, Bretons, Basque, Germans, etc., 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 all living in France.
Though, you want to know what pisses me off?
The fact that I must have mispronounced Occitan.
Well, that, but also the fact that the current French government, the current republic, and for the longest time other republics, have never seen Occitan as its own language. Occitan is dying because of French nationalism.
Oh yeah, when I was in my French Revolution class, when we had this one paper on like actually it had to be on the downsides of the whole French Revolution things, as in like let's talk about stuff, not like certain like the whole long period of war. But one of the things I mentioned is how like if I remember right, the best guesstimates on how many Occitan as a first language speakers are in France, and this is just the best estimate, 800,000. But the more realistic guesstimates have been only about somewhere between 100,000 to 500,000. And that actually is one of the issues that might have to be addressed when the Fifth Republic fails, which most likely it will. Considering
what now?
France on its Fifth Republic. And
I don't know what that means.
That means it has failed as a nation several times. And it might be going into a Sixth Republic soon.
Yeah,
That happened.
it's been kind of like their system when something has happened. Basically, their means how they work on the government and their constitution is completely restructured.
Yeah. The last time this happened was in 1954. So the longest time gone through a government after the fall of the Kingdom of France. But as I was saying, it went through a constitutional crisis in 1954 because of a mixture of two major reasons. Algeria got its independence, and France could not keep any cohesive governing parties together. Like every time a government coalition began, it basically fell apart within like a year. And the French people, the French government called upon Charles de Gaulle to go like, hey, we need your help with maybe helping us do a new constitution. It makes the president more powerful than the government. One of the reasons why the current French government haven't used it, because a lot of people don't agree with that anymore. But yeah, quick crash course in French history from the fall of the
Am I supposed to get over this?
Kingdom of France. First Republic, First Empire, Bourbon Restoration, Second Republic, Second French Empire, Third Republic, occupied France and Vichy France, Fourth Republic, and then Fifth Republic.
Yeah.
Brain hurts.
But yeah, hopefully, maybe if a new French government comes about, they might address the issue of Occitan. Since, well,
I doubt it.
Because it was its own language and its own culture. Heck, I don't think the French
You know,
government
history
really
has a
recognizes
habit of
that.
wiping out other cultures and countries it doesn't exist. It doesn't agree with.
I was about to say, you wanna fucking look at what
Might
happened
want-
to the Taino?
What?
No, I know what happened to that. You know, less than 1% of all Puerto Ricans in this modern day and age have Taino blood in them. That's how badly we were killed. Like we survived, but just
Jeez.
yeah, literally. That's the completely wiped off where very few people on the island actually know how to like read the anything.
Not gonna lie, I'm a history major and I thought the Taino went extinct.
That's what they want you to think.
No, we lived, but to, again, less than 1% of the entire population of Puerto Rico has Taino. They can even find somebody who managed to keep track of it because
I know you keep saying we, so I'm guessing y'all know that you
Where
have
to
descendant
next?
blood? Possibly?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
there's a rumor in my family somebody somewhere has Taino, but there's been no confirmation and no way of knowing if that's true or not. I never claimed Taino
Yeah, because
or
I'm not
even
gonna
claim
lie,
it because I have no way of proving it.
almost kind of sounds like how every white person
Wary.
in the United
It's
States
open.
has that myth
wonder what's
in their
back there.
family saying
But it's a
they're
completely
Cherokee.
different context. You have
There's
Yeah.
magic keeping
that whole
this.
thing that you're
Where
talking
to
about with black
next?
people being like, oh, I think I am a Cherokee
hope the
person.
locals
That's
are
just being
friendly.
pretending.
Hells.
Be wary.
It's opened. I wonder what's...
More
And
of
also
those
the fact
wretched
that the
things.
Cherokee
There's
have the
magic
easiest
keeping this chest sealed.
way,
feel
like
it.
Where to
they have the. Okay, so in order to be registered as a Native American
Hells.
in those
Something
various
just
tribes
woke
and
up down
stuff,
here.
you have to go through you have to have certain
opened.
criteria.
I wonder what's
Uh,
back there.
Cherokee have the easiest criteria out of all of the Native American groups.
Yes and no. It's probably because the Tsalagi are one of the few tribes that don't keep to blood quantum. And blood quantum
Yeah, that's
is
the
an
reason why.
idea that was forced onto a lot of indigenous communities by white people because of residential schools.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was at farmer's market, and one of the vendors is Métis, and she was talking to me like I actually I asked about it because I saw the little story on their billboard, and she told me about how her mother was taken away from her mom to a residential school, and in order and just content warning, something involving inflicting pain, to force her mom to learn English and to not use her own language. They would actually stab her tongue with a needle. Yeah. Your own language, and it
That
was
is
breaking my heart
ridiculous. The
reading
fact
it.
that you have things is ridiculous.
That's the wonders of white supremacy and manifest destiny.
Yep. And don't forget
Oh,
the
this is
concept
good
of white man's
for
burden. Only ex-colonial country that did not take over its native population was New Zealand.
Yeah, no, New Zealand, from what I hear, is a lot more respectful to... I mean, it's hit or miss, because while the Maori have a lot of representation and a lot of acceptance, there are other indigenous communities there that aren't really known as well. While people don't know a lot when it comes to like the haka and various aspects of Maori culture, there are other indigenous tribes on there that are often left forgotten.
It's still better than a lot. Because after all, remember remember how South Africa 90s.
Something that makes me a little sad is if we're probably just see an Eastern European, but I do have some like Métis ancestry as well. It's a small amount, but like it's still something that I want to recognize.
Yeah.
I'm worried about like you're not maybe quote unquote or not, you know.
Is it because of blood quantum?
Yeah, that sort of thing. Well, it's more like it's more like socially, like I believe from a
Let's go back to Irish. Most predates key Celtic languages like Breton, Cornish, and I believe that's the Welsh word for.
Yes, that is the Welsh word for Welsh.
I mean,
Elk
I don't even
has...
want.
Elk's mother is Welsh.
Nice. I know. Back at this one store I worked at, we actually had guys who worked there. We had this one saying that we had too many Johns because there were Johns there. And one day we got this one guy. Sound English though, but he came from Wales, and his name was technically John. But it was the Welsh word for John.
Well, I mean, I can say the Irish equivalent of John is technically Sean. Technically, I'm kind of pulling at straws there, but at least when folks want to try and have a name that sounds similar enough to John, Sean is relatively close because Irish doesn't have a J sound. The closest thing that they have, and they have very few fricatives. They used to have a lot more fricatives like the TH and DH, but those were lost due to just sound evolution. So Sean is the closest thing.
I know something however the heck you pronounce it. I know or that. I'm just this is the way the guy showed me it was spelled.
I mean, it could be an alternate spelling, just very similar to like how you have alternate spellings of a lot of names in English.
The parasite
Actually,
now
going
writhing
into something
behind your
in a
eye.
similar area of Okitan, and the fact that Tree made me think of this since he said Eastern European. Tell me if you know about the Sorbs.
It
You
sounds
notice
familiar.
nothing more than meets
Like it
the
rings a
eye.
bell, but
Sorbs are a West Slavic culture that has best 80,000 people left, with maybe only 20% of them even knowing Sorbian.
Good.
They were the Celtic. They were Slavic culture that got the hit
Legal
most
says
by
Well, thank you, Legal. Give me a second. I'm gonna
hit
step
by
out of the
the
room.
Legal believes that you will shine so bright.
of why is like
Illegal.
the Slavic group and why is now modern Eastern.
With horrible vent.
but I need to figure because I'm hearing.
I just did the one idea that they had.
Never give up on your great dreams.
One of us. That's mainly for like if you're wanting both like the PNGs for both of us to show. If you're not streaming, then honestly it doesn't really matter. It's your pick.
But I would go ahead with Road since Magnus's mic is omnidirectional.
Yeah.
You fantastic and wonderful, marvelous being.
Something?
Magnus is AFK right now.
Oh.
Says that.
On by a thread of a thread. And yes, you can automatically assume angry German group almost driven into extinction.
Thank you, Legal. Lovely to see you here. Hopefully the stream's not too horrid.
Even though I'm not, I apparently am not in
Legal is stealing jobs.
Rowan's thing. My bad.
Oh, it's Rowan?
Oh, it's been
yeah,
Rowan?
it says Rowan.
Wait, what?
What?
I
It
didn't
says
realize
Rowan
it
on
was-
the thing.
Your pronoun check on your stream still says it's Rowan.
Jesus!
That's been Magnus
I
or has
wasn't
been
paying
Rowan.
attention. Let me go and fix
Yeah.
that.
And
I was gonna say,
apparently,
is it
apparently legal is stealing.
Yes.
legal always steals you?
This is,
Yeah,
this is,
I
this
know.
is
I
pretty
don't
normal.
understand why.
Because
I'm a-
legal thinks you're cute.
I don't know why. I'm unlovable and ugly.
Oh, fuck
I'm
you.
kidding.
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You better fucking be.
Don't make me drive
You
over
just
there
have
and
the
fucking
whole
bop you.
entirety of everybody
Okay, in
here
that case,
just be like,
let me go back to saying that, so you will.
You almost died just for words.
There is no Che in the Welsh alphabet.
Yep.
Yours has been bops.
That's the only piece.
Okay.
That can't be the only. No, that has to be the only thing I haven't gotten in this area,
Of course,
right?
I get boxed by legal.
Legal docs too.
Boxed.
Box.
God.
Oh, I was like,
No, the
what?
only two people here who could box me are Magnus and Road, and I would be heavily upset if they did.
Like hell we would do that.
No.
If any of us had ever ever doxed anybody, you bet your ass that people will be ratting our ass quicker than, I don't know, fucking, I don't even know what the hell to relate.
No, I'm fucking trying to say now.
Basically.
That's a fucking
Quicker than my brain
dog.
enters the gutter.
Oof.
Oh god.
It must be almost as fast as my brain doing that.
I think I blame Elk. Yeah, I
You
blame
blame
Elk.
Elk,
Yeah,
not Mike?
Although I am
Mike
gonna say
too.
this.
I also blame Mike.
So I watched a very interesting etymology history video the other day.
Oh?
Well, it was more like a rewatch because I have watched it before. It is on a kind of a depressing word, and it was on the etymology of the word slave.
Oh!
And how we get that word from the Slavic slave trade.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah. Very proudly part Polish.
Wait, I don't want to go that way. I wanna-
Eventually, we really need to get me a new monitor because this one I have noticed has a bit of lag. And it's not just my computer. I move it to my computer and it does fine. I have it over there and the monitor itself lags.
It's an old ass TV, okay?
I know, I'm just saying.
We are
Blogger.
Well, yeah, I am going to send you that video road. I think you'll find it interesting.
Oh, Elk. What did you do? I feel like I used to be more innocent.
Imagine being innocent.
and then you and I started talking more, especially on Final Fantasy.
You think Elk is your Final Fantasy?
Oh,
I
we're not
mean-
dating.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elk is happily partnered.
And so is Mari. I mean,
I was talking about Tree.
Wait, Tree? Oh. I got very confused.
You just zoned out your like partner,
This is
Mari.
yeah.
Speaking, this is the person.
You could say, you're no strangers to love.
It happened.
I was just doing.
Oh my god, we started talking all at the same time.
I-
Holy Jesus Christ, have mercy
Okay,
on my soul.
okay,
Ah!
And if you don't mind me asking, Elkai, large Polish community where?
UK.
To do what now?
Let's think. Oh, I think I have a. Is that going to be from all the people who kind of got exiled to Britain because of the whole they were anti-communist and the communists took over after World War II from the Anders army?
Excuse me if you hear a bunch of finagling.
Are you disconnecting the monitor?
No. Maybe.
Are you having?
Maybe I'm trying a thing, okay? What is that?
Again.
You're physically there, and I can tell.
In short, Elk, I was just talking about that one thing for the large amount of like Polish fault.
Wait a minute. That's an ability I don't have yet. I still have to find more bosses.
What? Know what that noise I heard was?
I think that was Mishka.
Probably Miss.
That was me.
You sounded like Mishka for a moment.
What?
Mother like daughter.
Wow. Oh, sweet Jesus. I have no choice. I have to get to bed now because if I wait until midnight, I'm 4 hours of sleep.
Oof. Can't go sleep.
Dying too. This is not normal for me.
Oh no. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for staying up as long as you did.
At 5:30 tomorrow.
Right. You got this. Oof. You only have to do
Very recently, and I was like, "Oof." There are some parts of this that did not age well.
Yeah, no, it did not.
I mean, think if you think about it, any movie that is a classic or anything, do any of them age well, really?
Depends on what it is.
Like even
OBS
'cause
crashed, so please
obviously we all
refresh.
know that I'm a Star Trek nerd. Surprise. But as I was mentioning, the original series, which was very liberal for its time, definitely did not age well compared to the rest of Star Trek. Heck, even Next Generation has its big oof moments, but what they expected was the 80s. Although, interestingly enough, in Star Trek The Next Generation, in the first season, for a mixture of they didn't know if they would last more than one season, and they just didn't have enough quote-unquote male uniforms. They had male actors who wore the quote-unquote female uniforms, and they went like, well, we can do a thing where we could just have gender norms being gone in the future, and it's like, yes.
Easy.
And of course, you have a movie like Blazing Saddles that doesn't age well, but I still fucking love it.
I'm not sure I've heard of that one.
Let's just say spicy.
Good.
In which way do I sound like? Yeah, in which way, Al?
Writhing behind your eye.
I just barely passed the freaking check.
Oh.
I had a 9 and then my stuff bumps it up to a 10.
The casing is fragile. Slightest touch
I both
could
love and
cause
hate
it
when
to
that
crumble.
happens.
Well, I passed it. Just barely.
What was the check you were doing?
It needed 10. I had a 9, but I get a
No,
plus 1 to
I
it.
wasn't looking at your stream. What was it for?
Oh, the casing that explodes.
Ah.
Hopefully the stream looks alright. I have no
Looks good
idea
on my
because
end.
because I keep getting delay on my end, so.
Looks good to me.
Okay. It's like the sound stuff constantly delays for some reason.
Back to over here. Seriously, Elk, I'm concerned on why I sound like your father.
Oh, I should probably.
But yeah, like I mentioned, Blazing Saddles definitely didn't age well technically, but in my opinion, it's one of those cases where as long as you know what you're doing with the type of sense of humor it is doing, and as long as it's towards everybody, then it's actually okay. Because Mel Brooks makes fun of everybody. He makes fun of his own people, he makes fun of blacks, whites, etc., etc., etc. Because one of the big things that he does is...
He's a huge Star Trek nerd, and I've had this lecture before about the clothing.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind
Well,
flayers
good.
who abducted you.
Then you'll pass the quiz next week.
Remove us from this body, from this case, Free us.
Okay, here's something funny, because speaking of quizzes and stuff and knowing the material ahead of time. So, in my freshman year of high school, one of the books that we had to read was The Hobbit. I already
The
read
Hobbit?
it.
Edema,
Yeah.
the swelling of the brain
Oh.
causing pressure.
Yeah,
where
it was
it
necessary
strains
reading
against the
for my
shell of the
freshman
skull.
English class back in high school.
I
And
wish that
here's
was
the
our
thing,
case.
I already read it multiple times before. And I was kind of like, well, I already read it, I'm already doing other things, I don't have to really worry about this. And considering that I already read it, I passed every single quiz for The Hobbit.
Nice.
Go like, oh, okay, and like, okay, what happened this part, this part, this part? I'm going like,
Elk
and
said, trust me, when you grew up playing a board game with an angry Klingon shouting at you, if you do something wrong, then you learn a few things.
Kapla! Your father brings honor to your house.
Is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
So, something interesting. My senior year high school English teacher actually hated Tolkien.
Why? Curiosity.
Dead.
The best way
Good.
that she explained it was, for her, Tolkien's one of those writers
Not
where it's
everyone
either
made it
hit
out
or miss
alive.
for the person, because you either love them or you hate them. Because personally, I love him. Rye's not a big fan of his work because of like the whole, in Rye's words, the fact that in the books he can kind of go on a little bit of a tangent.
Yeah.
Ryan would hate Stephen King.
Here's the thing. Rye is a big fan of Stephen King, and that's also his one criticism on Stephen King.
I was gonna say.
That's the reason why Rye has been giving Tolkien more of a chance, considering like he already loves Stephen King,
Right.
but still has to go through that. Actually, here's something. Rye actually says Stephen King does it worse than Tolkien.
Yeah.
They return.
Stephen King goes on so many tangents.
Tangents
Which,
can
granted,
be fun.
sometimes those tangents are necessary for the stories, but
You know no
it
creature
just
like
drags on
this.
sometimes.
One that is more brain than person.
Tangents can be fun, Elk. I agree.
Remove us.
Although,
from
here's
this body.
something, okay, so I
From this
love,
case,
and by love I
free
mean I
us.
actually fucking despise it, whenever I hear like somebody calling like Tolkien racist and stuff, and it's like,
You notice
he literally wrote a
edema,
letter to
a
Hitler
swelling
calling
of the
him a
brain causing
dumbass who
pressure
makes him
where it
ashamed of being
strains
German
against
because
the shell of the
of his
skull.
politics. And then there's this one letter he sent to his son saying how the no-no Germans were bastardizing the culture that he loved and inspired him to
The
write,
brain lifts from the
aka
skull.
Norse.
But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Okay, and fun fact, all Tolkien's books, well, especially the only real one out at the time was The Hobbit, but was banned in Germany.
Damn it.
Why?
Well, okay, so in order to be published in Germany during the no German times, you had to go through a certain test to see if you were Jewish or not. And instead of doing the test, he just wrote a reply saying like, I am afraid that I am not of that noble people. And just the fact that he gave that compliment towards Jews banned his work in Germany.
Okay, there we go.
Off topic, but kind of on topic because we mentioned it earlier. I kind of want to watch the Monty Python and the Holy Grail now.
Oh well.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet. I would elk, but even I technically have to get up early in the morning. But considering my day and stuff, I'm probably going to I'm not necessarily not going to get up early. It's more like the thing that I do have to do. I'm probably going to call and tell them like, hey, I can't come in today, and it can be excused absence because it's technically over the death dimension.
1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes. A feeling penetrates your mind.
However, I am probably going to get off and take a shower
Like
now.
ourselves,
Go shower.
unconnected from the whole.
I'm sure you can smell me all the way from where you
A
are.
schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind.
Granted, I probably smell mostly like dryer sheets.
As much living being as ship.
Dryer sheets mixed with BO.
Wait, what mixed with BO?
Dryer sheets.
Fuck?
I work at a laundromat.
I know, but why is it mixed with BO?
Because it was hot in the laundromat and I was sweating my arse off.
Oh! Did you... I didn't hear the first part of what you said. All I heard was dryer sheets and BO. I didn't know you were talking about yourself.
Abomination. This is your end.
Like, what would something smell like dryer sheets and BO?
Head throbs and your skin tingles.
Although,
Visions rush past.
okay, so
A
quick
dragon's
little
wing,
rant.
a silver sword.
Okay, so I mentioned how I had to
And
do
a flash
54
of
pounds
your
of laundry
face
today
seen
for
through the
drop-offs.
strange woman's eyes.
Granted, the 44 pounder was one person who kind of came in
What is this?
when I was only 30 minutes into my shift, but I went like, yeah, screw it, I'll go ahead and do it because I need something to do.
Blesses me this day.
It took me until
Together,
6:30 to get it done, by the
We
way.
might survive.
But that's another story. But there's some people where even after their stuff gets washed,
We carry
it
mind
has
flayer
a horrible
parasites.
smell of that
Unless we
person
escape,
still
unless
stuck
we are
on them
cleansed,
after being
our
washed
bodies and minds
with
will be
laundry
tainted and
detergent,
twisted.
with fabric
Within
softener,
days, we will
then
be
thrown
dead.
into the thing
Mind flayers.
with the dryer with dryer sheets, and you just go like, what the fuck are you sweating? It is a bioweapon.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once
Yeah.
we reach the material plane.
Oh, and here's and you might have read it earlier because I put it in the server. That person's order came to $55 because we charge $1.25 per pound. Only did a $2 tip.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. And I was a little bit annoyed, but I still went and did it.
Yeah.
And by a little bit annoyed, very annoyed.
Blood
But at the
follows
same
me
time, like,
everywhere.
it's one of those cases where like, okay, I get it, in your country, they probably don't do tipping, but this is insulting here.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with their fucking shit.
Because unfortunately, in the U.S., tipping culture is mandatory because most
Yeah.
places don't pay workers what they need because people assume that tips are going to pay for what someone actually needs instead of giving them a livable fucking wage.
No, we do not, Elk. Like, some places do, but most places don't. good news is I still get paid like about.
I'm fury.
I think if I remember right, I'm making $10.50. No, I'm making $11.50 because it's the exact same thing I had when I left the one store. And then also the tip, which, granted, I'm also only working 2 days a week currently, but that's another story. But at the same time, it's still insulting because I just dealt with your stinky ass clothes.
By my hand.
Like the person who left the 10-pound order, which was honestly less than 10 pounds, because we have to, if it's less than 10 pounds, we still have to charge them as if it is 10 pounds because we have a 10-pound minimum. That's another story. Left a better tip than that person. That was only $12.50. Actually, that person tipped technically 50%.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
I have 2 modes when it comes to tipping.
Ship will be able to take another dragon attack.
Very
We
small,
need to get out before it's too late.
or very big.
My favorite job, which if I lived closer to it, I probably would still be working there, but unfortunately I live an hour and a half away now.
We've got a long road ahead.
I was at a restaurant.
Alex says,
And-
over here 2 quid is a decent tip, but that's because workers are paid, and the small change is just some extra to say that they did good. Yeah, unlike here in America, where like people will think that 10% is a decent tip. No, it's not. The minimum that you really should be giving is 20% when it comes to a tip.
Oh yeah.
So, like, if you are paying for something that's like $10, you should be giving someone $2 minimum for a tip.
Like,
and that's not necessarily mandated because people are allowed to like do as little or as much of a tip as they want. And there's also horror stories of some folks, instead of, actually giving a tip, they
you give a fake dollar bill that has a Bible verse.
That's a fucking proselytizing bullshit.
I have yet to deal with one of those people. Luckily.
Oh, I dealt with them back in Oregon.
But like I said, ever since I worked at the
So technically, in retail, especially in my old state of Oregon, taking a tip is technically illegal, and it's seen as solicitation or theft. But some elderly customers will be like, "Oh, I insist, take like just a bit of a tip." Thankfully, it was only one fucking time, but I've heard of my coworkers that dealt with more. But I had one time when this one old ass hag, I have Yasha coming out, hold on. There was this old woman that came out that had given a tip, but when I looked at it, it was a fake dollar bill, and I opened it up, and it's an advert for Jehovah's Witnesses. When they were already on my fucking campus trying to proselytize.
Yeah, we had those too here. But before I forget, ever since I worked at the restaurant, my mother and Grammy kind of criticized me for it, but I notoriously am technically a over tipper because I'm going like, I worked in a restaurant, mom and Grammy, they need it. But yeah, speaking of like Bible shit, okay, so at the deli that I worked at before the last deli, well, we had this one older lady come in honestly every single fucking day, and she goes around the whole entire grocery store, and in the store there were some rules, and one of the rules is please do not pass out fucking pamphlets and stuff, especially and that was especially during COVID. But you know what? This lady, she would always place like a handful of the pamphlets underneath the deli like scales, because we had them on the counter. And walk away. Never got anything from the deli. Every time she did that, you know what I did? I picked them up. Oh, I picked them up and then ripped them and threw them away.
That socket must power this thing.
I wanted to make sure to get the little bit of anger out at it and rip it. I don't even know what specific denomination it was for, but neither did I care. What fuckers?
The fucking brains.
Oh, the holders.
No. They're just called us on this. They're part of the Illithids.
Intellect devourer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why I was having a time trying to remember it, but yes, intellect devourer. But yeah, like and yeah, like I said, also have Jehovah's Witnesses on campus. And you know what? No, sometimes I just want to go like, I want to be mean to them and just go like, ha ha ha, you guys actually did a whole entire thing where you said that you were, during World War II, where that you supported the no Germans and you still got put into camps, ha ha ha. Like I want to be that mean.
That would mean to me.
I know, Rye has talked me out of it plenty of time. But at the same time, I can be an asshole. Actually, speaking of them, another video you might find interesting, and I'm going to warn you, is about an hour long, but I'm going to send it to you anyway to watch at your own thing.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Because he did a whole entire, like one of my favorite history YouTubers, well, / education YouTubers, his name is Knowing Better, and he had like this three-part series on the various technically extreme Christian groups in the United States, or founded in the United States.
A brain, a Githyanki warrior,
and how they're also part of our current modern problems of like you know, climate change denial and other various things. And yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses were definitely one of the ones that he went over. The console
appears dormant.
I forget all the stuff that he mentions off the top of my head, but
unrecognizable at first.
It's some spicy takes.
Nothing. The console
like the only compliment I'm going to give the Jehovah's Witnesses is their reason why you have the right to not have to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance in schools. But that's literally the only compliment I'm giving them.
Yeah.
Especially since not a lot of people tend to know that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget the exact thing, but yeah, 1934, I believe that was when that Supreme Court lawsuit happened. Belly. Like how I said I was going to go take a shower like maybe 15 minutes ago, and I have yet to.
This is a Midwestern goodbye.
And Celine says I'm not Midwest enough.
You're not what enough?
Midwest.
We must go to the helm.
And it's like... Ugh. At the same time, I don't want to leave my friends.
Go shower.
Wash your sticky ass.
Hey, I wipe.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll go. If y'all are in here, I'll probably pop back in.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll feed her morning.
I'll be to heaven.
Honestly, I'll
were
probably
saying.
be getting off soon as I have work.
Oh, fuck.
Aww.
And I've just been hyper-focusing on this, and I'll probably be finishing up soon, since the only thing that I have left to do is to finalize, like, the coloring and whatnot for the belly button charm.
How charming. Why the
console
face elk?
appears dormant.
I want to know why the face before I leave, elk.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Said belly button term, not charm on the
Oh fuck. This is the first time I've had a race option.
Huh.
Yeah, Dro, you might as well be trapped in demon webs. There's no helping you. The fuck?
Wow.
Drow, shut up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just wanted to point that out. But that's probably because of the fact
The
that
console appears dormant.
well, traditionally in Dungeons and Dragons type stuff, Drow tend to
Mechanisms are
be
completely unrecognizable
on the
at
evil
first.
side of the spectrum, partially because they're native to a very, very hostile underground environment called the Underdark.
Yeah, I am very well aware.
Okay. I know the other day you mentioned that you didn't know too much about D&D lore,
I know
so I didn't know if
Forgotten
you knew that.
Realms because I used to read The Legends of Drizzt.
Oh.
One of my favorite series. I want to get them because I never got that far in them as I wanted.
Better.
But yeah, I used to read Forgotten Realms.
My first introductions to Dungeons and Dragons was actually Neverwhere Nights, which is in the Forgotten Realms. Well, Elk's not answering my question, so I guess I'll go shower.
Yeah, go shower.
Not now. We must go to the helm.
Fine. And also just because my brain is going into paranoid mode, I'm sorry if I offended the Magnus.
Eh?
I'm just saying sorry because I don't know if I offended you or not.
With what?
The drow thing.
Oh, no. No, I wasn't
Okay.
offended.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because even though pretty sure it technically wasn't depression the past 2 days because of the one thing I mentioned, brain is still brain.
Honestly, I think I might end the game here because I'm getting kind of tired.
No, you...
And I think I'm going to end stream. Just because... Okay.
Tired?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna keep going on Picardo just for a little bit until I get this done.
Just in...
done?
Well, just in
Anyway.
case so y'all are gone by the time I get back. Nighty.
Nighty. Kind of want to go read a book. Alrighty then, I am going to get off and be ending stream here. Thank you to everyone who decided to join at all. And I hope everyone has a lovely night.
You're not gonna raid out?
Thank you for reminding me. My brain is derp. Who should I write to? Oh! I know who I'm writing out to.
Speaking of browsers, I do need links.
I think Echo has them.
Okay, though I will be raiding out to Rogue's sibling system on a Blue Siren. Because they're apparently streaming right now. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your evening. Or whatever it is at this time. And I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Have a lovely night.